Every once in a while, an event occurs called a supermoon. This is when the moon is closest to Earth in its orbit. While it sounds cool, supermoon, it's not actually that much of a difference in the brightness that we see. When you see photos like this one, they're not exactly photoshopped, but photographers use tricks to make the moon look a lot bigger than it actually is. Right now I'm filming with the camera fairly far away from me, and that makes the background look a lot bigger than it is when it's close to me. Changing the position of the camera and the zoom of the camera can really determine how big the background is. Right now, the camera's fairly far away. I can't reach it whatsoever, and so that makes the background look big because the camera's fairly zoomed in. I'm still about the right size for your screen though. The reason this happens is because the relative change between me and the camera is different from the background and the camera. I can pull the camera back, zoom it in, and the background appears much bigger than it would if the camera were close up. If you want to take photos of a supermoon and make you look smaller than the moon in angular distance, all you have to do is pull the camera away and zoom in. The subjects of your photo will look a little different. I look different from a camera close up than I do from far away, but the difference is very slight. I want to get this video out soon, but I could, in theory, take a photo of me next to the moon that is quite small, farthest from Earth in its orbit, and I could still make it look like a supermoon. To prove all that we've been talking about, we're going to commence a little experiment. I'm going to tape a playing card to my back wall, which is my background. That playing card does not change size between now and now, although the angular distance of the playing card is a lot less in this video than it is in this one. So next time you're out with a photographer having them take pictures of you in front of the moon, tell them to back up a bit, then zoom in. The moon will look huge. The reason this happens is because the angular distance changes a lot more depending on how close you are to the subject. For example, if I'm walking down this street, the tree right next to me, it changes size a lot in my 3 steps forward, but the tree in the distance doesn't. The same concept applies to when I move the camera side to side. The trees in the foreground appear to move a lot more than the trees in the background. By the way, between my separate takes of the camera close and the camera far away, I have not changed my chair position whatsoever. Have this little trick of geometry up your sleeve next time you have a photographer taking pictures of you. If you want a wide field of view for your background, tell them to get closer. If you want a very narrow field of view, have them back up. If you want to give back to the channel, you can give it a thumbs up, you can share it with 1 or 2 or 17 friends, I don't care, or you can subscribe, or you can do all of them. Anyway, thanks for watching.